Hey there, this is Dr. Falcon, and today I want to talk to you about the first release of the closed beta for Ascension Online, which just came out for Windows computers today, December 26, 2013. Like I said, it's Windows only, not available on Android just yet. It's delivered via Steam and only has the core set of the game, so only the first set, the very first year. There's no online play, there's no tournament play, both features which were touted in the Kickstarter, which I backed in February. And it currently only allows for four-person hot seat play or easy difficulty play against a computer opponent. Really, the UI is really hideous looking. It's kind of a Baldur's Gate era, so if you ever played video games maybe 10 years ago, you're going to be really at home with the Ascension Online UI. You've got a few avatars from different expansions and just tons of unnecessary sounds. Every click, every action has a sound. Every monster, when they come into the center row, makes a sound. It's just really out of control. I feel like the UI has a ton of problems just already. I know it's first beta, but for example, the bottoms of the cards are cut off. The placement of the mystics, the heavy infantry, and the cultist is kind of a weird position. I also dislike where the runes and the power that you've played and the honor remaining UI is placed. It's directly above that end turn button, and really it should be closer to the center row because that's where you're making your decisions. So it should really be closer to where your eyes are looking in the center row. And it is possible to look at your hand, or not your hand, but your overall deck and what you've discarded by clicking on the bottom left or bottom right hand parts of the screen respectively. One of the things that's really weird about this UI is that the buttons are huge. I feel like whoever designed this is probably used to touch interfaces as opposed to a desktop interface, and it's just really unnecessary. Like, a lot of the visual elements are too big. I also really dislike the new card art. I know this is the new style and the way that the cards are laid out is the new style, but I never thought I would say this, but the extremely ugly original card art is actually better than the current card art. Most of the cards have been redesigned, and it's actually really hard to tell which cards are which if you're used to the old designs like I am. Another interesting thing about it is that you select by clicking once, so it's a single click to select, and people on the official Ascension board are already commenting that this is hard to use and isn't very intuitive. It's difficult to zoom into a card. You have to use your scroll wheel. So if your mouse doesn't have a scroll wheel, or if you're on a laptop that doesn't have a zoom on its touchpad, you're going to be shit out of luck. The font is also hard to read. I'm running at a 1920 by 1080 display, and even then the cards are hard to read. And it looks like the font isn't anti-aliased at all, which further adds to its difficulty in reading that card. Overall, I know it's a first shot by Stoneblade Entertainment. It's the very first release of the beta, but I'm really disappointed in the lack of functionality, the lack of the other card sets that are in play, and really I feel like the UI and UX is really juvenile. They could have done a much better job, especially since it took them almost 10 months to get this first beta out the door. As a product manager and a user experience advocate in my day job, this is the kind of product I would have rolled out maybe after 4 months, and I just really expect a lot more out of the initial beta. I hope that you will continue to watch these videos. I'm going to do some more of these as the product matures. You can follow me on my blog at journal.drfalcon.com, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope that by the time this game launches, it looks a lot better. Good luck.